Darn it. That makes it difficult for me to like make my steaks. But I think I can figure it out. Oh. Throw that away. Oh. Oh. Oh man. How are these dishes quick? Well, we have nowhere to make our steak. The dishes are set. We're good. Mostly. That. Put that away. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take this. This I'll wash by hand. Oh boy. There we go. Alright. Garbage disposal check. Oh, you know what? Pissed off. I just realized I don't have a plug. That's why I had this stupid wash thing. That I planned on throwing away, but now I can't. I can clean it out so I can use it for freaking washing dishes. I didn't rinse it out soon enough. Well, now I'll probably just keep the dumb thing. Clean dishes. You gotta have clean dishes or you can't fucking eat. What a day. Alright, here we go. Some soapy water. Soapy water. Alright, there we go. We're getting much better here. Some more soap in there. Okay, now we rinse off the pan. Now we can actually cook. Now we're cooking. put these other things in there to soak and do their thing. So that way I have utensils. How about that? Some fucking utensils, huh? Got some fucking utensils? This is the problem I made for myself last time, is I didn't rinse everything off afterward. Alright, I think we're good. Oh man, my hand itches. Put that in there. That way we can use that pan later. Alright, we're good. Let's get rid of the egg. Let's wipe down the countertop. Get rid of all that shit on the side. Alright, cat. Gotta always wipe off your countertop when you're done cleaning. Get all that water off, you know. Especially my messy ass. Jesus Christ. I'm doing my best though. Man. Trying to get through life here as an individual in the world. Trying to keep my house clean. Like a good boy. Shit. There. Yep, we're down. Phone down. Phone down. Alright. Let's get this light on over here. Let's make ourselves a fucking steak. Let me wipe down some of this other crap here. Off the thing here. Yep, there we go. Nice. Very nice. Oh, good thing I found that. That's a piece of plastic on here. All right. Oh boy. Take care of this over here. Boom. Wipe down the countertop over here. Might as well. Empty out the coffee thing. Get rid of this. Put that up there. Put my salt and pepper put away. Gotta put my salt and pepper back in here. There we go. Clean off my coffee maker, huh? There we go. Okay. I think we're situated now. Oh. Okay. Kitchen's fucking clean, huh? Get all the water off the pan. Let's get some butter on this bad boy. Boom. Oh, I gotta start the dishwasher machine too. High heat, heavy, start. Boom. High heat, heavy start. Get your shit on more. Alright, here we go. We'll put the stove on 7. Let me get my steaks out. Let's see which one we're gonna get here. I think this one looks like a good one. We get the just bare steak. Get the rest of this butter off of here. Yeah. You ain't got butter, you ain't gonna have steak. Got more butter right here. Actually, oh, just dropped it. Dang it. Didn't mean it. Oh well. It happens. I got some steak, I got some horseradish, but I put a good amount of butter in here. That's how I roll. Alright, let's cut the steak open here. I like to cut the wrapper open this way so I don't cut into the blood packet that's inside, because you don't want to get that all over your food. You rip that sucker and then you gotta rinse off your steak, and then you're getting rid of all the good stuff. So we got a nice hot pan. Boom. We're gonna drop that sucker on there with a good spin. Drop that sucker on there with a good spin. Get that butter all up on that steak. And then I like to flip it one more time. Boom. Get that butter all up in there. On all the ends. Oh yeah. I'm gonna lift my finger. That was crazy. Alright. Let's rinse out our meat packet so animals don't get the garbage. Here's the steak. Both of them. Look at this bad boy right here. Bring in the little flipper. Damn. Little wild cat running around on us. Alright. Get that first side on there. Hell yeah. Now, salt. A little salt on there. A little pepper on there. Yeah. Let that bad boy do its job. Where's my garlic? That's some good garlic salt. I don't know what I did with it. Well, this. Alright, here we go. We're going to flip it one more time. We got a good dark side on that side. And now, only pepper. No salt. We don't have to worry about more salt. This salt's all up in that grease. Now I bring her down a little bit. Boom. 5 minutes. Get our lid. Put that bad boy right in the middle. That pushes her down and cooks those sides. Down to 5. Let it cook out. Give it just a minute. I should cook another one of these, to be honest. I'm gonna cook a second one just so I have one for lunch later. Let's see where's a good spot to get in here. We're not gonna rip into that paper right here. Alright, there we go. Once you break the vacuum seal, it's a lot easier to get in there behind all the wrapping too. Get that bad boy ready to go. And we're going to just use these same greases. Alright, here's that next flip. Good char on it, hell yeah. And then again, get it right in the middle. Oh, I'm careful. I'm so careful. Let's get this plate cleaned off here real quick so I have a plate to rest them on. Kept enough dishes over here out of the dishwasher so I could clean stuff on the fly. Let that air dry on there. Alright, here we go. Now we already have a hot pan, so we don't have to worry too much about the other chili bobber, but that's going to be right there on the rest plate. Let that guy rest right over here for a minute. Let's get this other steak on. Now, there's that first little one with the butter on there. That butter's already hot, obviously, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Get some more butter on there that way. Hell yeah. Now, turn her back up to 7. Grab a little bit more of that butter here. That butter from earlier that I dropped, you know. And then boom. Boom. And put that back. That's the steak butter. A little bit of salt. Still some salt in that butter from before. Flip it one more time. Look at that top. Looking good. Freaking grease. Look at that, grease fire, holy crap. Dang, man. Yeah, I eat a bunch of steak. I'm gonna put this over here to keep it warm and keep warm. I I got keep warm mode on the microwave that uses a heat thing. Doesn't use the microwave. It uses sensors. All right, there we go. This is a thicker cut. A little bit thicker cut on this one. I'm no professional, by the way. This is just the way I like to make steak. I'm gonna give it just a little more heat to get a little bit more char on the outside. We'll give it a few more seconds over here like that. Damn it! Did it again. Normally I'm really good at that. Alright. Now we're gonna put our lid back on, do a little Dutch oven, bring her down back to 5, let it cook up. In the meantime, let's clean up all of our grease. Let's not have anything just get hot and fast. Oh God. Throw a little water in there. Moisture. Natural moisture. Give it another flip. Yeah, baby. Let's turn her off now. We'll let her finalize cooking there. Go over here quick. Let's take a look at this piece here that's been resting. Let's take a look-ski. I think I'm gonna be real happy with that. Oh hell yeah. Just barely cooked on the outside. I'm down. Oh, I love rare. Nothing better. Hell yeah. Alright. I'm gonna put this in there until I'm done. Let's turn the warmer back on. Final flip over there. It's the final flip now. Ba-da-whip-boo. 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 What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? I think I'm going to take a bong rip now. You may or may not like that. You may disapprove. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if that's the case. My channel's not meant for kids, even though we're making steak. Oh yeah. Some herbs over here, medicinal herbs. And grind up my medicinal herbs here. That's what we're gonna do. Grind up those medicinal herbs. Alright, and then we're gonna grab our medicinal herb vaporizer. And put that bad boy there. Alright, and then grab our medicinal herb flame thing, because it makes fire. And cheers, y'all. All right, hell yeah. I think we're gonna be ready to eat now. And that's how I increase my appetite. As you can tell, I'm a skinny guy, and it's pretty important that in your 40s you eat properly. So that's my medicinal use. Anyways, steak is done over here. Steak is done over there. I think this is a lid for that over. I'm just gonna have to wash this myself. I need a place to put my lunch. My work lunch. I gotta go to work. And, you know, we eat there when we're hungry. It's a thing called lunch break. And, like, I could really use food from the lunch break instead of buying food all the time. Because I would eat out constantly. That's crazy, Batman. What the heck? I think there's a plumber working on one of the apartments. I'm like, that's weird. That was wild. Okay. Okay. Put that piece of meat in there. We'll put this on here to rest. We'll put the head in there on the same amount of time so it'll be nice and yummy. Oh man, yes. That is the most wild sound I've heard in my apartment ever. There was literally like this. I mean, it's still going on. I can show you. You probably can hear it. Hold on. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, you probably saw me freaking out. Like, what the hell was that sound? Let's see. It was way louder before. That was wild. So wild. Anyways, I redid my living room. For those of you who have seen my living room in the past, it was a complete, absolute fucking disaster area. And now it's like this really nice, clean area that we all can enjoy. I see people coming and going into the live stream. If you're here, please let me know you're here. I interact with chat quite often. So if you're looking for someone to talk to, I'm here. Let's talk. Let's chat. I've been making steak for the last 32 minutes. And then just talking about bullshit that happens in my life, you know. Look at that, look at that. See, and who says you can't make a good looking steak? And let's should we do the cut? Should we do the cut? Let me show you that cut. Are you ready? Right down the thick part. Perfect for a lot of people. This is, you know, that's a good cut. So yummy. So yummy. So yummy. Anyways, I'm gonna save almost all this steak right there for my lunch. I'm gonna eat this piece right here. I'm gonna take this for lunch, for work, and then I should wash this pan out. I make myself some eggs, but here's the thing. I have eggs, but I should wash this pan out regardless to ensure that, you know, it works well in the dishwasher machine. We're gonna clean it later. I've been hitting it with this fucking Master Clean Magic Eraser, and it's been slowly taking off like burnt on forever. Shit. It's kind of crazy. A little bit of soap. Boom. As an abrasive. As an abrasive. Boom. That there. And then this, yeah. Because there's stuff in this soap that is abrasive. And the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser helps really break into it. Oh yeah. Welcome to another episode of Cleaning Pans with Dimitri on the internet. This is my little tip though. This is my tip. Look at that. Every time just a little bit more comes off. Skadoosh. It gets smoother and smoother. The forever chemicals come off right into all of my food this way much more easily. No, actually, I feel like it's helping take the forever chemicals off. I don't know. I've eaten enough of Teflon in my life to probably know I'm not coming back. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's a pretty good clean pan. It works. Just don't throw it through the fucking window, right? Now I need to figure out, like I said, I need more protein. So this is something that I'm trying to do because I'm also trying to take care of my body and eat right, which is why I've got this steak here. I know somebody earlier said, oh, I got cancer from steak. I'm gonna keep an eye on my health, obviously, as I go through this dietary thing, but my body's not used to eating steak in general, because I'm used to eating bullshit like McDonald's. So then what I've got are these fucking things, which are, let's see here, protein. There's 6 grams of protein in each one. I'm gonna eat these fucking pre-made eggs. So that'll go in my lunch. Pow. And then I need something else. I need to add something else to my lunch, bro. What can I add to my lunch? I put a yogurt in there. A yogurt should be good. That's got 15 more grams of protein. Oh man. If I could eat a bagel, I would eat a bagel, but I don't have any room for a bagel in my system. I don't like to eat a whole lot of bread. I should have made a burger. I think that'll be good. I think if I have this for my lunch. We need some horseradish. That'd be dope. Let's do some horseradish. I just got this. Ingelhofer creamy style horseradish sauce. God damn it. I hate this shit, bro. That's the way to do it in a restaurant. I watched it on TV once. There. Horseradish sauce on deck. Steak on deck. Should have got rice pods. That's what I'm gonna do next time. I'm gonna get rice packs. Put some rice on the side. Just don't let me forget my lunch before I go to work, guys. Okay, please. Oh, with my yogurt. That's right. I need to have my yogurt. Does that add anything? Is there protein in there? No, there's no protein in there. Okay, boss. And we gotta refill our water. I'm pretty good about refilling the water container. It's the kids, when they come and visit, they just drink all the water because they're like, hey, it's cold water in the fridge, just drink it all. Don't even worry about consequences of not filling it because there's no more cold drinking water. No, not at all. Let me eat my lunch. My lunch before work. My before work lunch. My celebratory steak for making steak and trying to have a proper diet. And cleaning up my kitchen again before I went to work. That's a big deal. Like, just cleaning up after yourself, that's a big deal. If you're having a hard time doing that and you do it, make sure you know it's a big deal. And you should be proud of yourself for doing it. I know I am. Like I woke up this morning and just picked up my living room. Like now, the next room I have to handle is the kitchen, which is the dining room. So, okay. So let me give you a walkthrough. So, well, it's horrible, but anyways, the hallway still needs some work. Still some work on the hallway that needs to be handled. But the kitchen, I've got the kitchen pretty good. Styled. It's nice and clean. The dining room needs some work. The living room, dialed. Finally got this all situated. We got the computer. I made this desk. Pretty happy about the desk I made. And it's cool. It's 2 card tables and an old coffee table. Like literally secured together. Down through the bottom. There's like these clips I use to keep them so they will not collapse. They cannot go past those screws, which are then also through 2 pieces of wood that are then through there. Yeah, so anyways, and then I put the TV in front of the window. Got my giant air filter system over here, which is dope. Fireplace. The burlap art piece, which is my fancy way of just putting a moving blanket on the wall upside down, but helps absorb sound, so that's cool. And then the skateboard wall. I'm actually going to probably put the skateboards on the wall over here, on the art wall board thing, like right in the middle. Figure out how to get those right there, because these ones are the ones that I'm going to take on and off. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to just prop them there because I don't really like them here. Although it does make that area pretty bare now, but I'm going to have 2 pictures there from Portland and New York from my favorite band, 10 Years, because I have the skateboard deck there. And I have a concert poster from Portland and New York. That was a reunion tour. And then those will go on the wall there maybe somehow or something. Or I'll find a cool poster. I don't know. Those might end up somewhere else altogether. But this is my cool deck here. Who knows? I might even figure out how to attach them to the couch on a stand. That would be pretty cool to figure out how to mount them on the couch. Right? And then I'd have this cool little couch mounted fucking, I don't know, whatever. Or I could just put it up and above the fireplace for one of them, which is a pretty cool spot. And then just have a thing where I can unhook it if I needed to. But this is my homie's design. Homer Simpson Versace. Shout out Holiday Burns. I might even do them sconces next to the fireplace over here. Right? That'd be pretty cool. Actually, that might actually be a thing. Sconce them. I'll put them on the sconce, bro. Make them be sconces. Although that doesn't really help me over here. However, making them kind of part of the fireplace is cool. Somehow. Pow. Yeah. Maybe I can put holidays in this bucket like I was thinking originally. Well, it's kind of cool. It leaves me open to still put something over there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Then I have my cool ass lights. So I can turn the lights how I want them. And light up the room. Cool. like that. That. To get it like a cool vibe. Get the red and blue in the corner of the light. Yeah. It's cool, man. It's in the middle of the daytime, the windows are open, and I still have cool ass lighting. And I'm able to use the power of the sun to fucking make sure that my lighting is visible and that I have proper lighting in my room, because there's no better light than the fucking sun. So hopefully it makes the stream look good too. Hey, let me put on my beautify filter. There we go. Now I know I look good. But as much as I like this camera, I would prefer to have like probably right there. That's what I'm gonna work on next. I have this Joby thing, and I think if I set it up just right, I can get it to actually hold on to my existing camera tripod, and then boom, skeet, boom, boom. Right, let's see. I got that hooked on there, I got that hooked on there, I got this. Fucking, Jesus Christ. Joby, what are you doing, Joby? Let's hook that right there, and there, and there, and then, yeah, claw face it, motherfucker. And then, boom. Oh, no, there we go. Because I'm trying to make it so that I can use this and that simultaneously. And if I do it just right, I think I can. That is much better. And then, yeah, so like, then it makes the whole purpose of the room look cool again. And even that angle is a little off kilter. I'd like to do it like that, a little more. I guess I could always turn the whole tripod at that point, because that was part of the top of the tripod, brother. Dang. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I prefer this view more than anything. And then if I wanted to, I could still look at chat over there and see it on my screen, because now you're in between my two screens. And if I wanted to go live on mobile and my camera, I could. I didn't eat my celebratory steak yet. I only got one like out of all the views today. Let's see. Let's look at the live stats. Go to your channel, Dimitri. Let's go to YouTube Studio. Analytics. I mean, we do well. We're not doing terrible. I think there's like another view that I can go to. Latest live performance. I did it, which is not true. I'm currently live. I wonder if I click on my channel and I go to the live video that says steak time. Okay, we're there. Analytics, there we go. I can look at the analytics there. Okay, so during steak time, we have 2 concurrent viewers. I believe whoever's here, including myself. With 252 views, average watch duration, 47 seconds. That's not bad. I'm not mad. The TVR is enabled, so we can watch this at a later time if we wanted to. Making steaks and my new living room setup. New living room setup. I think I was a little too excited the way I typed that the first time. It's in all caps. There we go. And my new, I made a Fuggin steak and showed off my progress on the apartment depression transformation. Ugh. Trying to fix this Fuggin thing. I need to come up with a good video description. I think I'm gonna, hold on. Let me grab my steak. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. I have my steak now. I forgot to grab my steak. I'm gonna read this caption to you. Today I whipped up a mouth-watering steak, and damn, it was delicious. That's not all. Made some serious progress in turning my depression den apartment into a chill, livable space again. Follow along to get some motivation to trickle down your own mess. Maybe cook yourself a steak while you're at it. Yeah. I think I like that. I think I like the way that turned out. Do you like that? Do you like the way that turned out? I'm putting that in the description. Yeah, because why the fuck not? Okay, and then there we go. And then, like, that's the true thing. Like, I know these videos kind of are boring and stupid for me to watch, for probably you guys to watch, to be honest. But in all honesty, this is keeping me accountable for my bullshit depression. Like, I don't want people to come over to my house because it's a mess, right? So how am I gonna have friends? It's crazy, man. It really is. So, I'm adding some things to the description here. I don't know, man. What would you classify this as? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna ask for a list of categories for video types on Google and see what that says. Lifestyle vlog is the best fit. I agree. like people in blogs. So like, there we go. The steak is so fucking good. I'm inhaling it, by the way. Like, people are gonna be like, do you chew? Like, I've never eaten before. I eat a lot. I just don't, like, I don't eat the right food. And I was always eating fast food and shit. I'm not cooking at home because also my apartment was a mess. Because who wants to cook in a messy apartment with no clean dishes? Here I am. So, yeah. Crushing it over here at the Depression Den. The hope is that this will transition myself into a more outgoing person and like feel more comfortable in my own skin and shit too. So I'm trying. I feel like sometimes that's been my hardest thing is it's like I don't have any real I don't know, man. And it's not the weed. The weed is what makes me feel alright with all that problem. It also what gives me an appetite. But I don't want to rely on it all the time to fix every problem I have. I'd like to find other things that I can utilize as tools to have a better life and experience. And I think that living in a cluttered life space doesn't help your mind get out of a cluttered mind space. So we're gonna pack up another one of my medicinal herb heater things. Right. We're also trying to farm for fucking watch time too, just to be fair. Because once we farm enough watch time, we'll be able to actually do super chats and we'll focus a little bit more on the things we really want to look at content-wise for monetization. I'm not trying to monetize a lot of this because if I put out too much of my good ideas too soon, too quick, it's gonna get lost in the earlier videos. I'd like to monetize potentially the good ideas I have. I'm gonna start posting some of the comedy and stuff that I have from my other pages too. But also too, again, the focus on this is to like change my life. And if I can make money changing my life, then I'm gonna change my life with money. I don't know. I'm not gonna be unreal about it. Like if this is something that I can do every day and pop on here and just make myself a better person internally for myself and make some money doing it, sharing my experiences with you guys along the way, then like so be it. All right. Cheers. I'm even going to work hard enough to ensure that I'm keeping the advertiser-friendly content closest to the channel and the stuff that isn't further away as much as I can. We've had some ups and downs here. Our peak viewership today was 16. Our lowest was 0. But hopefully when this video gets re-uploaded, it'll stay up there and get some watches based on the premise behind the video. Hopefully it helps some people out, helps them become better at focusing on things like cleaning their apartment and shit like that, because it is going to help you become a better person. 100%. I don't doubt it. I really think that this is going to be good for me. Like I said, I did it all for accountability, and if there's a way to profit from it, then that's going to be even more of a reason to continue to be accountable, because why would I let go of any type of passive income trying to better myself, you know? That's kind of the whole point of what everyone's always trying to do. So, that's what I'm going to try to do. I have no altered content here. Let's see if I can get some tags. Tags for this, relevant tags. We need other good ones. Only on Fanbase. Fanbase seems like a good platform too, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Can I input this just like that? I can. Hell yeah. I don't have any caption certification, but it's all in English. I can tell you that. We're in Portland, Oregon, and yeah, I'm just putting in the information here. Comments are on, moderation is basic, sort by newest, save. Alright, there we go. So, if there are any comments, go ahead and leave them in the video. We were live for an hour. I'm getting ready to go to work right now because I have to be to work in an hour. If you don't know much about my work, you can go ahead and take a look. It's called Sessions Cannabis Extract. I don't do just cannabis stuff, obviously. We do also a bourbon podcast, which is cool, but then a podcast with motorcycles and stuff. Like the Sessions podcast is a very like crazy umbrella of content, but it's all been derived from the fact that we love cannabis. So go ahead onto my page, and you'll find out in the playlist I have podcasts and interviews or something like that listed, and there you'll see the Sessions podcast episode 5, whiskey versus cannabis, which is kind of the introduction to the idea that we're going to be doing something like that, and it looked like it was a pretty positive thing. So yeah. Alright, stay high, stay fly. I'm Dimitri. You know it. I'm your guy. I don't know. Stay high, stay fly. I'm your guy, Dimitri.